If you guys missed it, Hasan just did something recently on Twitch that was very stupid. And I know you're probably like, oh, Hasan doing something stupid. What? Say it ain't so. It's another day that ends in Y. And I get that. I totally get that. But you don't understand just how much this actually exposed Twitch. This exposed Twitch big time. And I wonder how they're going to try to dance around this one, because this is so egregious. This is so obvious. Like, this is so obviously biased that I got to wonder, how are they going to do this as a platform? How are they not getting sued is beyond me. But in any case, let's talk about it. So, again, I don't normally talk about Hasan because he's retarded. But the reason I'm talking about this is because platforms absolutely have bias. And Twitch is probably the one that is the worst of them all, right? It will be Twitch, and then it will be YouTube. Then it'll be, I guess you could count Blue Sky as a platform, but not really, because, it's not for videos. But it will be Twitch, and there'll be YouTube. Twitch is unbelievably biased. And how do we know that? Well, I mean, we've seen all the iterations of Hasan doing insane things that would get other people banned for weeks, if not a month. He would get banned on his day off and then come back the next day perfectly fine. Well, this is the worst of it all, in my opinion. This is by far the worst I've ever seen. If you guys missed it, and again, I got to be very careful how I showcase this video because of YouTube TOS, because I'm not Hasan, right? I'm not a raging fucking millionaire leftist that's going to spout a bunch of nonsense to get away with it. Hasan apparently doxed a user while threatening them with a firearm. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, did he just say he's going to shoot them? Did he just use his words? Is that all he did? No, apparently not. Apparently not. He legitimately, and I'm not kidding, if you can see in the bottom right of your screen, this motherfucker straight up on stream, on video, live for everyone to see, pulls out a fucking gun, and then he threatens the guy with the gun on the stream. And he's like, well, what the fuck are you going to do? Bro, you have got to be kidding me, my guy.
Time to crusade Iran and Gaza. Mamdani communists. Let's go to war against the left.
In our sincerity and actually delivering for the very working people who've been left behind by our politics, compared with what President Trump has been able to do. Over the same period of time that I've been running, has been. I would tell him, the last person who couldn't get my name right, we defeated them, and that's what it's going to look like again.
Okay, fair enough. As you may.
Oh, you found his account?
Today, I will show you 3 ways you can use your smart.
Wait, this is the guy?
First thing we want to do is download the U2VPN app, which we can do through the first link in the description.
Fuck are you gonna do, bro? Write a petition? Let's do a crusade, he says. Let's do a fucking crusade, he says. Let's hang Hasan and Mamdani for treason, he says. The fuck are you gonna do?
Listen, I'm okay with people having guns. I have guns. It is what it is. Right? I got a lot of guns. But my thing is, bro, you're pulling it out on stream. That is heavily against TOS. That is permanent ban material. We know that's true because other people have been permanently banned for doing exactly that. And then not only did he pull out the gun, but he starts waving the gun around. He starts waving the fucking gun around, bro. And he points it at himself like an idiot a couple of times. Anyway, but as you can see quickly in the image, anybody with any sort of gun training would never hold a gun like that. But in any case, he literally pulls it down, puts it on his desk, points it at the camera. He points it at the camera. And then he's like, what the fuck are you going to do about it? This was after he made a mistake, and one of his moderators said that the hater that was in his chat was this guy. And it's not. It wasn't. It wasn't. The hater that was in his chat was not this guy. So they doxed the wrong guy on Hasan's live stream. And they said it was him when it wasn't him. So not only are you out here fucking threatening someone, but you're also threatening the wrong person. So the reason why I'm covering it, like I said, is because this is pure hypocrisy. At this point, this is when I really want to see what is going to be the response from Twitch, because I think that this is so egregious that this would be something that a lot of people go after Twitch for. If you're a content creator that's on Twitch and you've gotten banned for anything, I mean, fucking Tectone got banned for 7 days for calling a fat person fat, right? Tectone got banned for 7 days for calling a fat person fat. He got banned for 7 days for calling a fucking whore a whore. And here you got this dude waving a gun around, threatening someone on stream, and he hasn't been banned yet. Not even close. Not even close. So what the fuck are we doing, bro? At this point, just openly advertise Twitch as a leftist-only platform and just have it in your terms of service that you are unbannable so long as you have the proper politics. Because we all know that's what it is, man. We all know that's what it is. Just say, as long as you have the proper politics, it's fine. And that way, at least it's clear so that nobody can claim that you're being fake about it. Just being upfront about it. At least you would be honest. Put it in your terms of service. It's okay at this point, right? As long as you're progressive, you won't be banned for anything. Just be upfront about it. But they never will, because obviously they want to claim to be a fake centrist platform that has no bias whatsoever, when we all know that's fucking bullshit. So anyway, I'm going to link this video in the chat. If you guys want to go watch it yourselves, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to play it for obvious reasons because of YouTube. If I were to play it, I think it would be a little bit problematic. But that is the video. If you want to check out the full video, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds long. People obviously are not very happy about it. They're linking the terms of service. Look, terms of service: violence and threats. Use of weapons to physically threaten, intimidate, harm, or kill others. The man is literally doing that. Violence on Twitch is taken seriously. It's considered a zero tolerance violation, and all accounts associated with such activities on Twitch will be indefinitely suspended. Indefinitely suspended. This is perma-ban material. So if Twitch does not permanently ban Hasan, that means that they are absolutely advocating for violence so long as it is from the right side of the politics. Honestly, I think at this point, if I was Asmongold, if I was Tectone, if I was any of these guys that have been banned for simply calling someone a word, I think I would get together, take my millions, and sue the ever-living fuck out of Twitch and just bury them, because this is so egregious. Seriously. This is really, really egregious. And it's obvious. It's like a slam dunk fucking case at this point. It really is. We also prohibit activity that may endanger your life, lead to physical harm, or encourage others to engage in physically harm behavior. Well, I'm sure pointing a gun at yourself is probably, considered potentially leading to your own physical harm. I'm just saying. Ban from Twitch support for driving bad is 7 days. How long do you get for waving around a firearm while doxing a user live in front of 30,000 people? Let me know, Clancy. You know I have personal knowledge of this, and you have to explain what does or does not happen next. Bro, the CEO of Twitch is cooked. He's absolutely cooked. He probably was celebrating. He was probably watching live as it happened. He was like, that's my boy. That's my boy Hasan. Yeah, you threaten those right-wingers with that gun of yours that you can't even fucking use. You threaten that right-winger, my guy. Yeah, get him. People saying it's an airsoft gun have no idea if it is or not. That doesn't matter. That absolutely matters zero, because there are plenty of fake guns that on screen look very realistic, and nobody knows whether or not it was real because he did not specify whether or not it was real. All he did was take the gun, he cocked the gun, and he used it in a threatening manner and told somebody on stream who he was potentially doxing. He said, what the fuck are you going to do? Implying that the gun is 100% real, which we all know that it is. The only ones that are saying it's fake are probably Hasan supporters that are out here trying to desperately not see their daddy banned. Let's be fucking real about this, right? It's only the Hasan supporters that are like, oh, it's an airsoft gun. Shut the fuck up, bro. Stop lying to yourself. It all gets treated as real, because we all know if Asmongold or Tectone were to wave around a fake gun on screen, guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? They are absolutely going to be banned for a minimum of 30 days, if not permanently. I would promise you that. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. It would be an instant ban. They probably wouldn't even wait till the next day. So at this point, let's stop the bullshit. Let's stop pretending like, oh, it's an airsoft gun, whatever. Stop it. Stop it. Seriously. Where's my clip?
Stop it. Get some help.
Unbelievable, man. People would do anything to lie for this guy. You already know there are certain journalists out there that are like, oh, no, Daddy Hasan, it's a fake gun. He would never do that. Yeah, sure. Okay. Exactly. You don't rack an airsoft gun like that. Exactly. Oh, I know it's real. I know it's a real fucking gun. I'm not stupid. But other people online, they would, usually fall for anything at this point. So anyway, this guy is recommending how to report, Hasan, obviously. But at this point, I don't really think anything's going to happen outside of a 24-hour ban. How much you want to bet this is going to be a 24-hour ban? How much you want to bet? I'll put money on it. How much you want to bet it's going to be a 24-hour ban on his day off? And then he's going to come back the next day and he's going to be like, Twitch told me not to do that again. Come on, bro. Let's stop the nonsense. Anyway, so that's it. That's all I wanted to cover with this particular story. Like I said, I can't play the video because of YouTube TOS. I don't have progressive privilege, let's just say, like Hasan does. But I linked it in the chat. If you guys want to go check out the video, you're more than welcome to. It's fucking insane. It's literally insane. You would not believe how brazen he actually was. And again, I'm all for having guns. That's perfectly fine. But we all know you can't do that shit on any platform. Any platform. Literally. I don't even think you could really do that on Rumble. You would probably have to really check to see what the specifications are on that. But it's crazy shit, man.